I don't know how you do this to me, Bioshock. You give me something. You give me a game that's... I don't know why. The Infinite was probably more annoying to play, I found, than the other two. But then at the very end, you kind of pull the story out, you know, out at the end, but I don't know, it leaves questions again. I mean, it's still, that's a great ending, but it leaves questions. The sequence at the end with the little girl, obviously is supposed to be the same little girl. But that's not how the protagonist at the end of the first game is there. He rides the bathysphere up with all the girls, I thought. I didn't think he was just standing there waiting for him, unless that's supposed to be before all this happened, but that wouldn't make sense. Alex Teabaggy. Again, I'm probably gonna have to go back and watch a, read.
You ready?
An interpretation of the end. Let's listen to this music.
See the pyramids along the Nile.
Wow.
Watch the sunrise from a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me.
I just got the one thing about dying for your cause.
See
the Vox Populi leader dies for her cause. Elizabeth dies for her cause. I get that now. That's why she sacrifices herself. That's why she gives the code word. Because she knows what the ending is. As long as she gives the code word to me. She knows that they'll be saved.
I'll be so alone without you. Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me.
Why can't I have a slice of that pie?
I'll be so alone without you. Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me.
Great.
Yeah?
I think we got it.
Can I clap?
I would also like to mention that this game, I think I played it for like 3.5 to maybe 3 hours and 45 minutes. This episode 2. Whoever was saying that this episode was 5 to 6 hours, which was most of the reviews I saw, they're lying. It is not that long of a game. And I think I found quite a few of the audio recordings and stuff like that. This is not much longer than episode 1. So episode 1 and episode 2 together. If I give it all the credit in the world, it's about 5 hours, 5.5 hours long. I find that kind of unacceptable. Now, it's longer than most DLC content that I've seen. So, to be fair, it's got that going for it. And it's high quality. The second episode here is very high quality. Adding in all of the lock-picking mechanics and things like that. Very impressive. But it's still incredibly short. Like, 5.5 hours? I'm sorry, this needed to be longer. It needed to be at least an hour and a half longer. I don't think there's any excuse for this not being 6 to 7, at least. Preferably 8. And the game was 10 or whatever, so... I mean, the game was actually pretty short. You know...
Always hot and hurried like a rat in a race. Like a fly-by at such a frantic pace.
Most of the most of the mechanics and everything was already created for the regular game. So why is it 10 gigabytes to download? Why is it, you know? Sure, there's some audio stuff, but. But when you're using audio recordings from the first game, which at least one of them is that way.
Cool pace. Turn down the heat and turn up the ease and relaxation with Old Man Winter.
I don't know. I wish I could say I was more impressed with Bioshock Infinite, but it's like the most polished game that I didn't really have a ton of fun playing. It's so incredibly polished, and it feels like this would be a really great game if I had more fun playing it. And I hate to say that about it, because it's still a really good game. I mean, if I had to, you know... I can't complain about the graphics. It never crashed on me. It's beautiful. Everything's responsive. Yeah, maybe part of it is that I was never in love with the skyhook grappling attack. I was never in love with that. I just didn't like it. Music available at bioshockinfinite.com/music. The tale of the plane. Return to the main menu. And there we are. That's Bioshock Infinite. Episode 1, Bear Let's See. Episode 2, Bear Let's See. We have completed the game. Well, I'm gonna... Let's see, I think... we're gonna change up the cast a slight bit. we're not done yet. We're coming back. We're gonna probably switch over to a run of Binding of Isaac, I guess. Which means that the cast will have to go dark for a second and then come back. So, oops, updated the cast already. About to drink.